Yeah, hard-fought game. It was an exciting game. They made plays down the stretch there. We had a couple of costly turnovers that, really hurt us, and I thought that was really the story of the game. They go plus 13 on field goal attempts, 16-6 on turnovers. So we got to be better there. And then, defensively, I thought for the most part we did a good job. Kicking ourselves for not getting the ball out of Noah's hands at the end there, but he's a heck of a player, made a big play.
Noah's been on a kind of a run in the Big 12 play. I guess what was your guys' game plan coming into the game? I guess what did he do to kind of, work around it?
He did what he does. He's a guy that he's going left, gets left, and that's what he does. He beat us right, on a couple of tough plays, but just impressed with his pace. He doesn't get sped up. We got two, pretty good defenders that we were switching off on him. Richie being one, Mag being the other. Mag's an all-league level defensive player, so Noah did a good job there, and you just got to give him credit.
Just 9 made baskets for you guys in the second half today. Was TCU doing something defensively out of the break that challenged you?
I don't think they did anything different. We turned it over, and I think that was a large reason why.
Coach, you guys have dropped a couple tough ones back to back now. Just how do you kind of rebound from these 2 losses and move forward?
Yeah, you gotta have grit. He very easily could have won either game, but we didn't, right? And so we gotta, kind of band together. I think it'll make us closer. We kind of back against the wall here in the early part of the league play. So I think there's stuff that we definitely emphasized going into this game that we did well, and so we'll have to, double down on that and then continue to work on the things we're struggling with.
Any questions for Richie?
Yeah, Richie, 26 for you tonight. You look like you got into a really good rhythm and helped your team build a lead there, especially in the second half. Just what was working for you tonight, and how confident are you in your game?
Yeah, I don't know exactly how to answer that, but there's stuff that I didn't do, and I wish I would have had a few different things. But we moved the ball well as a team, and I just was fortunate enough to get some of those one more shots today.
Richie, you came from the WCC. How different is it playing these road games in Big 12 atmospheres versus the WCC?
Yeah, most venues here that we play on the road, it's very loud and lots of people in the stands and excitement's there. But every time we get to play on the road, I'm grateful for it.
Coach, I know this is year 1 for you at the collegiate level, coming from the NBA. Just what's the biggest difference between a college game and an NBA game right now?
The defenses are more aggressive, at least in our league. The NBA is kind of a copycat league, and everyone's gone to, similar coverage. I think you see a lot more different things in college that you got to prepare for. Part of that is there's more time to implement things that you want to do. NBA, you don't really have time to do a whole lot of that. I think the size of the court is a huge difference because it's just more of a rock fight because there's not as much space. There's not as much lethal shooting out there, so it becomes more of a more of a dogfight, honestly. And so physicality, they definitely let you play more in the college game. Every dude would foul out constantly if this was NBA officiating, so or vice versa, excuse me. So there's a lot of differences, and I'm learning a ton of different things to help put our guys in positions, to play better and to win. But I could go on and on. There's a lot of major differences, and it's a fun challenge for me to try to figure those out.
Coach, how is this loss going to help your team down the road and even on the way into March Madness?
I think anytime you lose, it really makes you examine the game even more. Trying to figure out where you can get better. This particular game, every game kind of has its own theme. This one, obviously, like I said, was the shot differential, plus 13 for those guys. So we got to value the ball, especially on the road, against a team who, they've had some tough ones that have gone against them where they could be sitting, with a better record as well. So we'll learn from it for sure.
Any other questions? Thanks, guys.
Thanks.